Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Mula Betting, and I'm back again today with another dope strategy for you guys as promised, because our over 2.5 strategy has been a gold mine. It's been giving us back-to-back winnings. Those that have also given their feedbacks based on their experience also from the strategy, it's been amazing guys. So if you've not seen that 2.5 goal strategy, we have it in part 1, part 2. Make sure you see that 2.5 goal strategy. Check in the description of this video or in the pinned comment of this video. You're going to see the links to the 2.5 goal strategy. And today I have this amazing first half and second half goals football strategy for you guys. It's gonna be dope like the 2.5 goal strategy. But before we jump right into the strategy, congratulations to us. We won our prediction for yesterday again, and that's making it 2 days wins in a row. We won on Sunday and we won on Monday, still using our 2.5 goal strategy, and that's amazing. Congratulations to those of you that are always getting on. Congratulations. And for yesterday, we went for 2 games that met the probability for 2.5 as instructed, given in this 2.5 goal strategy. The first game played by 2 p.m. from from Norway. I was actually scared of this game. Brand 2 versus Fleckeroy. Funny thing is, the first half of this game played goalless. I was like, what? And we need at least three goals in this game. But funny enough, before the 55 minutes of this game, 5 goals happened or 6 goals happened. You guys can check that game out. I think 5 goals or 6 goals. So at the game ended 4-3. That's 7 goals. So meaning they scored 7 goals in the second half of the game. You can see football can be funny guys. So that one came through, went for 2.5 at 1.29 odds, and we got 7 goals in that game. And the other game from Saudi Arabia League, Hilal versus Al Roba, went for 2.5, and that game saw 4 goals. Home won, Hilal won 4-0 in that game, and that gave us the win we needed, and that gave us the win that we needed. Congratulations to us guys. And let's quickly jump right into the strategy I have for you guys. So the strategy is the first half and second half goal strategy, and the strategy is divided into 2 categories. We have the pre-match and the live categories. Pre-match simply means what happens before the match starts. So with your stake, everything that happens before the match starts is what we call pre-match. So, and live means when the game is already running, when they've started and they start playing. That's what we mean by live. So now we're interested in the first half and the second half. So we'll be starting with the first half strategy guys, and the first half will also have the pre-match and the live. Okay, this strategy is very simple. If you've seen our over 2.5 goal strategy, if you've seen that video, if you've not seen that video, make sure you try and see that video. We got this strategy from that 2.5 goals strategy. So guys, let's start with the first half strategy here. So the first half strategy is divided into, or is categorized into the pre-match and the live. And I explained what pre-match and live means earlier. So pre-match, this strategy is very simple. It's from our 2.5 goal strategy. So if you pay attention, you're gonna get this strategy and you're gonna win. You're gonna win seriously. So grab your popcorn, grab your pen, grab your paper. Let's jump right into it. So it's very simple. The first half, we're targeting first half goal. We're targeting a goal to happen in the first half of the game. The good thing with this strategy is we don't need to check stats. We don't need to check shots on target, goals on target, shots, possession, and all that. We don't need to check all that. Our 2.5 goal strategy has already given us all that. We're using the probabilities. So now we believe that since we're expecting 3 goals in this match, or more than 2 goals in this match, that means there's every possibility that 1 or 2 goals will happen in the first half of this game. So that's the simple strategy. So now what in the first half, using the pre-match means what happens before the game starts. Your stake, if you are doing your stake, it happens before the game starts. So that's what we mean by pre-match. So we're targeting the first half, first half over 1 goal here. And what over 1 goal means is if they score 1 goal, we get a refund. We have 45 minutes before halftime. If they score 1 goal, we get a refund. But if they score more than 1 goal, we get a win. And I'm going to show you an example. Here, that's a screenshot example of over 1 goal. You get a refund, and when they score more than 1 goal, that's the screenshot. You get a win. So that's it. That's what over 1 means. So we're targeting first half over 1 goal. Since we're doing pre-match betting, we're doing our stake before the match starts. So we need to get on over 1 goal, first half over 1 goal, so the odds can be reasonable enough for to stake. Okay, so that's the target for the first half, and that's using the pre-match strategy. So before that game starts, you stake on first half over 1 goal. So once we get 1 goal in that first half, we'll get a refund. Once we get more than 1 goal, we get a win. Since we're targeting 2.5 goals using the 2.5 goal strategy, but now we're breaking it down into first half and second half. Let's say we don't want to do the 2.5 pre-match. We want to stick with this strategy. We want to stick to first half. We want to stick to second half. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So like I explained, the pre-match, using the pre-match for the first half, stake on first half over 1 goal and wait. Now when you go live, that is when the second one comes in, the live strategy. Once that game goes live and it gets to like 10 to 15 minutes and we don't have a goal yet in the first half, you can now use the live strategy and stake or get on first half over 0.5 goals, and the odds should be reasonable enough for stake within 10 to 15 minutes of the first half of that game. So this is just the simple strategy, guys. I told you guys that this strategy is very, very simple. We already have, if you've not seen that 2.5, please make sure you see that 2.5 so you will understand this first half and second half goal strategy properly. You understand it very well. So that's it with the first half strategy here. Then the second half strategy, in case first half ends goalless, which hardly happens with this strategy, because since we're expecting 3 goals using the 2.5 goal strategy, so for first half to end goalless, it hardly happens, but it happens sometimes. And I'm going to show you guys an example. One of the game we played yesterday, which I shared a screenshot earlier, you can see the first half of that game ended goalless, and we're expecting 2.5 goals in that game. So in such scenarios, which hardly happens but it happens sometimes, this is football. So the game ends first half goalless. This is where you can now come in with the second half strategy. You now stake. Now, once the first half of that game ends goalless, what you're gonna do is take on, because now you won't see first half prediction again. You're gonna see just normal total, which is the total goals for the whole match now, because no more first half has ended, and you won't see second half prediction because they're already getting into second half. So you just see total there, total 0.5 over 1.5, like that. So once the first half ends goalless, you can now stake on full time over 1 goal, meaning if 1 goal happens at the end of the match, you get a refund, and if more than 1 goal happens, you get a win. Now is a dope strategy because using the 2.5 strategy, most of the 2.5 goals were played using 2.5 goal strategy. 98% of them always come true. 98% of them, for those of you that have been trying it and been following our games here. So you'll see that the game will hardly end with just 1 goal. So you're at advantage. Once the first half of that game ends goalless, you stake over 1 goal full time, and if they don't score before 60 minutes of that game, you can now stake again 0.5 goal. Okay, you already have over 1 goal running, so you're not staking 0.5 goal. Now you're expecting that 1 goal should just happen. Once they give you 1 goal, you get a win. You're not even looking at refunds again because you already had one stake that you played over 1 goal. Okay, in situations like this, they score 2 goals, you win your over 1 stake and you win your 0.5 goal stake. And this strategy is dope, guys. So just make sure you listen carefully and do as I've said, just like I instructed in the 2.5 goal strategy, and it's going well to date. It's really amazing, guys. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are understanding this strategy. It's just a simple, there's no brainer here. Like, it's just a simple strategy, and if you apply it, you're gonna win, just like we're winning with the 2.5 goal strategy. Now we have rules for this strategy. In the 2.5 goal strategy, part 1 and part 2, we have rules which I did not state those rules. I'm going to state those rules here. So for our 2.5 goal strategy, for those of you that have seen the 2.5 goal strategy, number 1, don't do live prediction, don't do live bet using the 2.5 goal strategy. You just take pre-match, and that is it. Then only pre-match, like I said. Then only 2 games which probabilities for 2.5 are from 74 and above. I'm not going to go into details. If you just try and see that strategy, you understand what I'm trying to say. Then only play 3 games if probabilities are from 75 and above. So meaning that we'll only expect 2 games to combine 2 games for the 2.5 goal strategy, but you only play 3 games if the probabilities for 2.5 are from 75 and above. Play games with probabilities of 70 to 73 only if there are no 74 and above. Don't play probabilities with 69% below. So these are the rules for the 2.5 strategy, and the rules for the first half and second half strategy. First half 1.5 pre-match or live is not allowed. So like before the match, you're taking first half, since you're expecting 3 goals, you're not taking first half over 1.5 goals, meaning they should score more than 1 goal in the first half, is not allowed. Or when they are playing live already and you're not getting a 1.5 for the first half, it's too risky. At your own risk, is not allowed. Then only 1 game using live, only play 1 game using live. So if you are using this strategy and you want to go in the first half, it's good you go with just 1 game using live, and don't play more than 2 games using pre-match, meaning before the game starts, you are now combining like 3 games, first half over 1, first half over 1, first half over 1. It's risky, guys, so just stick to at least 2 games using pre-match. First half 0.5 after 10 to 15 minutes live. So once the first half gets to 10-15 minutes and there are no goals, you can get on first half 0.5 using the live. After first half 0-0, stake over 1. After 60 minutes 0-0, stake 0.5. The only downside for this strategy is you're gonna get lots of refunds. So if you are someone that does not like refunds, you're gonna get pissed off with refunds, because first half over 1, most of the time when they just score 1 goal in the first half, you're gonna get refunds. But if you're doing live, I think you're gonna have less refunds, because most of the time you're getting on first half 0.5 after 10-15 minutes. So definitely once they score in the first half, you get a win instead of refunds. And the only time you get refunds using live is when you're going after first half, you're going for over 1 and that game ends 0-0, which will hardly happen. We've never picked any game for 2.5 and it ends 0-0, so there must be a goal in that match. So guys, that is it. Just very simple strategy. So if you've not seen the 2.5 strategy, please try and see the 2.5 strategy part 1, part 2. It will help you in knowing this first half goal, second half goal strategy. So this is what I have for you guys for this strategy. I hope this one we're gonna get winnings. I've tested it and it's really going well. So also test it and let us know your feedbacks. Let's get your feedbacks in the comments section. So this is where we call it a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next strategy video. Until then, it's your boy Mula Betting. I'm out. Peace.